This has its own magic.
What's up, everybody? It's Coach Kev. I know I didn't read what I think I just read. The Philadelphia 76ers. They're supposed to be the class of the Eastern Conference going into this season. One of the top teams in the Eastern Conference, not only in the Eastern Conference, in the NBA. They have championship aspirations. And I'm seeing that they're 2-11 and at the bottom of the conference? How can that be? They have Joel Embiid. Just a couple of years, we were talking about him being the best center in the league. They signed Paul George, a.k.a. Playoff P. Supposed to be the third fiddle to Embiid and Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, an up-and-coming superstar. And they are 2-11. Well, I don't know why I'm confused. I know exactly why they're 2-11. Joel Embiid is not a leader. Joel Embiid cannot be the best player on a championship team. Physically, his body won't allow him to play enough and just won't allow him the ability to be on the court enough to get his skill set and shine like he's supposed to. And mentally, he just does not have it where it needs to be. And when it counts, he's just not there when you need a real, true leader. Shams Charania says on the Pat McAfee show, and I quote, "Last night, the 76ers had a team meeting, and I was told that Tyrese Maxey challenged Joel Embiid. He told him that we need you to be on time for team activities. Tyrese loves Joel, but he delivered a message that I think a lot of people saw coming." So turmoil, a dysfunction. Is this Philadelphia 76ers basketball? Shams Charania, let's hear it from you.
What happened last night? You gave an example. You said like something happens last night, then I dig up a bunch of stuff. What is that particular news that you're chatting about, and is it reportable?
Yeah, I literally just put it out as soon as Joe Douglas was getting fired. So it happened in simultaneous moment. But last night, the 76ers had a team meeting. This is a team that's 2-11. They're in a free fall right now. Obviously, when you get Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid, Paul George together, a 2-11 start, this isn't what you're expecting. And last night, they had an hour-and-a-half long team meeting in that post-game locker room in Miami. And I think a lot was said, a lot was accepted, a lot was aired out. Coaches saying we need players to practice harder, show more attention to detail. Players saying we need to be coached harder. We want to be coached harder. But most notable of all that, Pat, I was told Tyrese Maxey, the 24-year-old young star, he challenged Joel Embiid, the face of the franchise, the former league MVP, that we need you to be on time for team activities. And it
challenge you to be on time. So we lack leadership. We need the coaches to be tougher on us. We just need to be held accountable. And our best player, the face of our franchise, can't even be on time for meetings or any team activities. Now you see why they're 2-11.
I think that there's a trickle-down effect. When you are missing, when you are tardy, when you are late for what I was told everything was the line, it has an effect on the rest of the locker room, the rest of the players, the coaching staff. And yesterday, Joel Embiid was listed doubtful most of the day. Teammates, coaches, no one really heard from him. And then he shows up at warm-ups, plays in the game. They had a double-digit lead, great lead in the first half, completely 180 flip in the second half. And from what I'm told, it was kind of like this. Big fella is someone that Tyrese Maxey loves, but this was the elephant in the room, and Tyrese Maxey addressed it. They're very close. They're very close friends. They hold each other accountable. But last night, Tyrese Maxey delivered a message to Joel Embiid that I think a lot of people saw coming for a really long time in Philadelphia. And now they go from here on what are the action steps. What will Joel Embiid look like when the team plays in Memphis on Wednesday? What will he hone in on the message that was given to him and really put that into action over the next week or so? We're about to find out. But the fact that Tyrese Maxey, their young leader, is the one that stepped up with this. He's not going to just speak out for nothing.
I love that from Tyrese Maxey. And obviously, if the rest of the team felt that same way in the meeting, they would have said either yes or no to his messaging to Joel Embiid. Paul George obviously just got there, probably didn't feel as if he's the right guy yet in that locker room to talk about anything happening, especially with how bad the start of the year has been with him being on a team. So Tyrese Maxey just got paid, though, didn't he, right?
Yeah, he got him.
So none of us were there. But my thought process is that Tyrese Maxey, like I said, he's an up-and-coming superstar, so he has the ability to speak up. I feel like he was saying what probably a lot of the other players were thinking as well, not just saying this for himself, but talking and speaking for others as well, that they're kind of tired of Joel Embiid's actions, and they believe what he's doing is not conducive towards winning at a high level consistently, night in, night out.
He just got paid, so he is a guy that is expected to show up for that team. So him looking at Olympic gold medalist Joel and saying like, hey, we need you not to be late. And Joel asked back for what? And then the team goes, everything.
All the-
That's maybe a nice like wake up moment.
That's huge.
That's maybe a nice wake up moment. And that's good leadership out of Tyrese Maxey, but also, conflict. Big Mike McCarthy used to say to the Green Bay Packers team, conflict's a good thing, because when people are wondering what people are thinking, now they know what people are thinking, and you could potentially move on.
So that's it, cut short. So I just let's check out Joel Embiid's stats real quick. Joel Embiid, he had 11 points last game against the Heat, 20 points, missed a game against the Cavs, 13 points against the Knicks. This season, he's averaging 14.7 points per game, 32.4% from the field. So that's pretty bad. That's pretty nasty stats. Tyrese averaging 27.6, 40% from the field. And Paul George, who they signed, supposed to be a big-time player for them, is averaging 16.7 points per game on 40% shooting. So these are not good stats. Not good stats at all. What do you guys think? Leave all your thoughts in the comments below. Do you feel like Philadelphia needs to blow it up? Do you feel like Philadelphia can win at a high level with Joel Embiid as their leader and their best player? I saw a trade on Twitter, a potential trade that people were saying that I don't know if they would want to happen or could happen, but Joel Embiid for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Superstar for superstar. Maybe they both need just a new environment, new teammates, just new surroundings, bring them new energy to further their NBA careers. Or do you believe like this is it for Philadelphia? Do you feel like they just got to blow it up, start again from scratch? They are just not going to win, especially maybe not start the whole team over, but at least get rid of Joel and try to build around Tyrese Maxey. For me, Joel Embiid, physically, he's already said he can't play back-to-back games. His body is just failing him. Lower body injuries year after year after year at crucial times in the playoffs, late in the season. He just cannot hold up during an NBA season. Mentally, he's childish, it seems. Jokes around too much, no real seriousness, no leadership qualities demanding that not only am I going to speak and say what needs to be happening, but I'm going to show you guys what needs to be happening as a leader. And if you can't do those things, you're going to be 2-11, just like Philadelphia is right now. Till next time, this is Coach Kev, and I'm out of here. Peace.